Hi, welcome to Make It Funny, where I take your suggestions and I make them funny. If you'd like to leave a suggestion, put it in the comments and I will make it funny. Today's suggestion comes from Michael Torman, whose suggestion was the Invisible Man. So they're getting close to creating a invisibility cloak. Scientists have worked it out and they basically have it. The problem is it weighs 300 pounds and it's basically just a big, you're wearing a big coat of mirrors like the guy who does the unicycle and he's got all the aluminum cans attached to you. That's your version of invisibility, except instead of cans, it's mirrors and lights. So technically you're invisible, but I don't know how comfortable that would be. Plus, it diminishes the key point, which is anybody who wants to make themselves invisible 100% has only one reason they want to do it, and that is so that they can sneak into the women's locker room and spy on nude women. There's no other reason. If anyone tells you different, they're lying. If somebody says, I would love to be invisible, you don't even have to ask why, because the next answer out of their mouth is so I can spy on women in locker rooms. I don't see any other thing. I don't see what else it could be used for. But now you got to try and sneak into a woman's locker room wearing 300 pounds of lights and mirrors, and that's not gonna. Plus, if you're sneaking into the woman's locker room, obviously you're gonna want to, jerk off. So now you pull your penis out, and now that's visible. And now all the girls are freaking out because there's this floating penis going everywhere. They're freaking out. You're freaking out. Oh, and by the way, the other part of this visibility cloak is... Yeah, I'm just going to blow past the part where I talked about a floating penis. Because it's all lights and mirrors, you, as the person wearing it, are technically blind. So now you're in the woman's locker room. You can't see anything anyway, but you pulled your dick out just out of, it's because you've been dreaming about this forever. Now there's a floating dick and you're knocking into stuff. So the girls don't know, like, is this a poltergeist? But why is there so much? No, it's just going to be traumatic for everybody. So nice try, scientists, but I think you missed the mark on this one. It also made me think the real Invisible Man, because there is a real one, right? Who can turn invisible by, does he take a pill or is it a superpower? I'm not sure. But I always wondered, what becomes invisible? Is it every single part of your body, your insides? Or is it just your outside skin and your internal organs are still visible, but not really, but they would be? If somebody tore your skin, then they could see. My question, what I really want to know, what one who could turn themselves invisible, who might find themselves in a woman's locker room, wants to know is, will my semen be visible when I ejaculate? I'm invisible, but I need to know, because otherwise we have ourselves another situation where girls are just minding their own P's and Q's, and then just semen comes out of nowhere. And that would be... Listen, I don't condone anyone who wants to try and use trickery to get into women's locker rooms. I think it's absolutely disgusting. What? There's a way to do that doesn't involve invisibility? I can't say what it is because I'll be canceled? All right. I don't know what you're talking about, but all right.